You're watching Iowa Live. Everything local, entertaining, and meaningful in Central Iowa is right here on Iowa Live.
Well, welcome to Iowa Live, everybody. And no, you are not seeing things. We've been telling you for some time that Karl Ford does exist up here in Story City, and that's where we are right now. Along with Brett Moyer, we are at Karl Ford in Story City. How cool is this being at a Ford dealership?
It's extremely cool. It doesn't seem quite right, but it's cool.
Now, for those people that were involved in the celebration of life of Karl, we all learned that at the age of, 19, Karl was a sales manager at a Ford dealership in Cedar Falls. So this is not uncharted territory for the Karl group, is it?
No, at least for Karl, he was used to it. But you know, he's been a Chevy dealer for over 40 years.
Right.
And we're happy for about the last 3 years. We've had the Ford store, and I'll tell you what, from the time we got here to the way it is right now, they have got a lot of inventory, and they've got a lot of cool things going on.
Now, we all know the #1 selling truck in the state of Iowa. You probably got it from Ankeny. We all know that. But the #1 truck in the nation, Brett, is the one that's running right behind us right now.
It is, and it's hard for me to say, but it's true.
It's the Ford F-150, and yes, they are available here at Karl Ford. How many do you have?
They've got 40 of them.
40. Okay, we're not talking 4 or 5. We're talking 40 F-150s. Now, we're going to walk around here, and we're going to show you a little bit about why this is the #1 selling truck in the nation and why Karl Ford is so proud to offer these. Now, we'll open the door here. Jeff, you come around. I want to show you something here. Look at the console. Know where the shift lever normally is? You know why that is not sticking up? Is because that's probably going to be a work area, isn't it, Brad?
Yeah, it is. You can put a laptop right there or anything to write things on right there.
So if you're on the side of the road, and we'll just reach in here and show you, you push a button, and there's the shift handle.
Pretty cool.
And that's just one of the things,
Yeah.
one of the many things that are so unique about the Ford F-150.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and just look at the all-around durability of these trucks. We go around the back. We're going to show you the tailgate area here. And for those people that like the tailgate, especially for football games and stuff, Brett, how important is a bottle opener?
That's going to be real important to some people if you're tailgating.
Just like cup holders are important to some folks.
Exactly.
But this is, again, this is a workhorse, isn't it?
It is, and you know, we're proud to have them to sell. We
Yeah.
really are.
And speaking of having to sell, I'm glad you said that. I'm going to close the tailgate here, and we're going to go right next door and look at the vehicle that is right next door here, Brett, because this is one of the hardest to get vehicles in the country. And we pulled up to Karl Ford in Story City, Brett, and look what we have here. It's a Maverick.
Yeah, and they're, you know, right now, like Lou and I were talking, right now we've got 2 of them, and hurry up.
Yeah, they don't last long, but you've been searching the country for Mavericks. There were 2 in Story City at Karl Ford, which is just, you know, unheard of in some ranks, but that's the kind of pull that the Karl Auto Group does have, Brett. And if we continue on, let's continue on and take a look at the EVs, because electric vehicles with Ford Motor Company are really big, aren't they?
They really are, and this one here's a hit. That car is great. You know, Rick, the manager here,
Yeah.
that's what he drives, and
Oh, it is.
he just raves about it.
Now, this is what they call a Mach-E. Mach as in Mustang.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's what this is. We walk around here, Jeff. You can take a look at this one here. But this is one of the most sought-after vehicles. Again, much like the Maverick, but I think you have a couple of more of these in stock, though, don't you?
We do, and I'm not sure, but I think it's about 12 of them.
Okay. So it really is something that you could really sink your teeth into when it comes to the EV version of vehicles here at Karl Ford. Now, how long did it take to get for you to get here from Ankeny? Because we all know that's where Brett's office is. It's in Ankeny. How long did it take you to get up here from there?
29 minutes.
29 minutes. So we are not that far from Des Moines at all, just north of Ames on I-35. So let me see if we can get this all straight when it comes to I-80 and I-35. Exit 90 at the Rock is Karl Chevrolet.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Exit 93 on I-80 is Karl Stewart.
Yeah.
Okay. And exit 124 on I-35, which comes up north, is where?
Here we are.
Here we are, and that's where we are. We are at Karl Ford. If people want to get more information about everything that's Ford, how can they do that?
KarlAuto.com.
KarlAuto.com, or go directly KarlFordSC, as in StoryCity.com.
There you go.
How cool is that? Karl Ford. Now, when we come back, head over to the Blank Park Zoo. There's an election going on. Get an update on that and something that's ending after this weekend that's merry, not scary, on Iowa Live when we come back.